This is a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again. Messi! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again. He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
It was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind, and it's Bellingham. He's found a way through. He's free. He has got space. Silvestre defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rafinha, he won't be happy with that one. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi, Scholes, played out towards the right wing. Lukaku, can he spark a counter here? Van Dijk does well to get it back. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Odo, quality ball. And it's Mendes, throw in. Mateus, Scholes, promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Great shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mateus, Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And Van Nistelrooy! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Impressive jump! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Well, poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Lukaku. Now it's Saka. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. That pass has been well intercepted. Driving forward. Now he's running away. Look! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's been caught napping. This looks sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Knocks it out wide. It scores! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
He was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Looking for a runner. Nuno Mendes knocks it into space. Scholes providing an outlet on that flank. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Great vision. It's played through for him. He's burst through. Abiati clears without hesitation, showing good feet. And that'll do under the circumstances. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's the keeper's ball. Played out wide, looking for the run. Bellingham, Messi, Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Scholes, and it's Kovacic. Nice touch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now, this could be a chance. Now it's Rafinha. And he welcomes it in. Rummenigge shoots! That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper. Towering header! Harmlessly behind. Bellingham. Valverde. Rijkaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
No joy this time. Scholes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot at goal! And again! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus, given away. Has to go back here. And it's Scholes. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mendes calmly anticipates. Scholes. Bellingham. Van Nistelrooy. Scholes. Threads one in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Big chance! It's their second corner of the game. Getting up there! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 3 coming up. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Here's a chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Easy pickings there. And he's there to make the challenge. And it's Scholes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mateus. So what can they make of this? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Lukaku running with intent. And he's found a way past Howson. And for the first half, that is that. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cannavaro and Mateus. Some really good ball movement. It's a threatening ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. Baresi, Mateus, Rafinha. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nuno Mendes. Can he get on the end of this? Messi finds himself offside and smartly reclaimed. Silvestre. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's managed to get free. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's a good ball out wide. He's onto this. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Scholes tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a throw, and it's Scholes. Rummenigge, some resolute defending there.
The attendance for this match was
Shifted into the flank. This is Lukaku. He's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. Perfectly measured. And the shot, yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A case now of complete control. That's fabulous. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's really well cleared. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rijkaard. He has found the way through. Just eases him off the ball. The movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a shade optimistic. And he thumps it clear. Rummenigge. What a ball! It's Lukaku! Now, how often do you see that?
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
And this is Lukaku. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Waters tries a shot! It's hit the post, and he hits the net! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he can thump it away. That pass isn't the best. Rijkaard, just about up to 75 minutes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Good spread. Otto, Saka. This is a promising build-up. He's a shot. And he shoots! Good finish. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Van Nistelrooy.
The two coaches
Number
are signalling
9,
changes here, both at the same time.
Number 10.
All of a sudden
Messi.
we have a game here.
Number
This
13,
is wonderful front-footed football.
He's given it
Number
away.
5,
And he's lost his man here.
Number 3.
And he's heaved it
Kovacic.
away.
Coming on the field. Number 20, Mohamed Salah. Number 21, Didier Drogba. 19, Francesco Totti.
Try to spin that
Number
positively.
18,
I certainly can't.
Modric. Number
Manchester
26,
United really might just
De Bruyne.
end up kicking
Number
themselves after
14,
that. That could well have been it.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Lukaku driving forwards. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He'll fancy himself from here.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Saka!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
And he cuts out the supply, and he was quick to react. It's a really well-measured ball, not quite on the same wavelength. Mateus, Lukaku, and it's Mendes. And here's Drogba. Mateus could move up a gear here. Oh, he's found support out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting it. Saka! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
De Bruyne, now it's De Bruyne. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
I think we're just about done here. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Lukaku. Rummenigge. Lukaku. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away. We thought they were done, but never say never. Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Diogo
There
Costa.
will be 3 minutes
And
added
it's
time.
dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Looking for the run. Good read. Diaz. This is promising. De Bruyne. Totti. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Modric. Drogba. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Lukaku. Nicely intercepted. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
With the father of a boy
So a
in
battle of
yellow
endeavour,
t-shirt kindly
enterprise,
make his way
and
to the
now
information centre.
endurance. Ninety minutes gone and nothing between them still. Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more... And De Bruyne! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
De Bruyne has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
So their 4th corner of the game, Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Mendes gathers from the goal kick. De Bruyne, now it's Lukaku. Is it off him? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass is just off target, deftly away. And it's Lukaku. Saka, good chance here! Well read, nice interception. And here's Alvarez, proves just a little bit too strong. Van Dijk. De Bruyne. Cannavaro cuts it out. Lukaku is having a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. No way through, so back it comes. The ball's run loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Silvestre. Mendes gets a foot in here. Modric. Can he get it through? Mendes has the space to scheme. Odegaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it is half-time in extra time.
With the owner of a blue car parked
So nothing
outside
yet
the
in extra
stadium
time to
gate,
make a difference.
kindly remove
This
it,
the
as it is
final
about to be
15
thrown
minutes
away.
for someone to do something. And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. both sides going at it. And now for the final act. He is through here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Goes for a shot! Against the crossbar! Another one of football's and how moments. De Bruyne. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's done very well to take that back. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Another chance from a corner. They're up to 5 corners now, and now they can spring out of defence. And this is Lukaku ploughing through the middle. No foul, says the referee.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And the pass is intercepted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans have it.
He's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Yellow or red? It is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
So we're ready to go. And it's in! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Madrid look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Nicely weighted ball, played into space, and he's picked it up out wide, cleared away, bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Bruyne! And that's a good finish. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate